This is Justin Ton from Dead Heat. You're watching CMS TV.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Ow!
And welcome to Wednesday.
Howdy.
Howdy.
How we doing?
Shitty. Nothing is gallantly streaming around here, I'll tell you that.
Why?
Well, I don't know. For the first 5 minutes behind the stage, you couldn't hear a word I was saying.
Computers fuck up. I'm so used to that anymore. It's just part of the game.
It's definitely been one of those couple of days, to be honest with you.
I hear you.
Got passed up for something I really wanted. I'm not going to get into that, but very sad and depressed about certain things like that going on in my life. But I should be used to it by now. My life fucking blows sometimes, and that's just the way that it is. Can't get a red nickel here, and fucking everything else I try goes down to shitter. So why bother?
Oh, that's not fun.
I mean, Jimmy Kimmel can go on the air and say whatever the fuck it is he wants to do, and he has a multi-million-dollar job to go back to. People like us bust our ass every single day of the week for years upon years and get shit on. Just is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
But how are you?
Got lottery tickets. Wonderful. I am sick as a dog.
Are you really?
I really am. There was a lot of thought about not even doing this today. I've been in bed since like noon or 1 o'clock or something. I literally only got up to do the show. I don't know if it's allergies or if I just have the flu or something, but man, headache, stuffed up,
Well, I'm just being honest with you. If you need to do an abbreviated whatever today, then it's fine with me because Charlie the mechanic is supposed to be coming over to my home to put together my mobility scooter today.
All right, well, let's do what we do, and then we'll finish.
We'll see what happens there. My luck.
If he shows up at 5 o'clock, then we'll quit at 5 o'clock. If not, we'll go to 6. Whatever.
My luck, he'll show up or he'll call like 7 saying, "On my way," and I'll be putting a stupid fucking scooter together until 10 o'clock tonight in the garage.
No, he'll call you at 9:30. You still up, man? I'm on my way now.
Right. Hey, I just got finished with this car. I'm heading out there.
Right.
No, you're not. You're not heading anywhere. And like I love Charlie to death, man. And he busts his ass. Like he works like nobody's
Sure.
business, right? And so if you ever need your car repaired, Charlie's Auto in Lakewood, I'm telling you, he's the guy. He's really, really good at what he does. Super nice guy and he'll always take care of you. But
Right.
I asked him like 2 weeks ago, maybe even longer. Hey man, I'm retarded, and I can't like get on the ground to like do stuff. So could you like maybe come on over here and I'll give you like, 30, 40 bucks, whatever you want to come on over and do this.
Sure.
Help me put together this scooter because I need to get it together.
Right.
And I mean, he's busy, so I didn't expect him to come over right away, and so that's fine. But it took him.
Sure.
It's now been like 3 weeks, and now I don't have any money to give him. I had a ton of bills I had to pay.
So,
And
Seth Williams, 32 at Venmo.
Yeah, Seth Williams, 32 on Venmo, because I literally I'm sitting there going. I asked him today. I said, "Hey, if you're not feeling good or something, you don't have to come over today to do the scooter. It's not that big of a deal. Don't really need it till October 9th or something like that when my daughter gets home. So I'm trying to like get out of it a little bit. No, that's fine. I'll be over tonight." I said, "Well."
Nice.
Well, when and how much do you want to come out here? And I don't know. I'll call you on my way, and I don't know, maybe nothing. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm like, what?
What does
I
that
don't
mean? You
have
have to
anything.
see. Yeah.
I don't have anything to give you right now.
Yeah. I mean, and that whole we'll just have to see. Well, that does you no good. It's either I can afford to do this for this amount, or we're not doing it.
Right, or you're gonna come all the way out here, and I'm not gonna be able to give you shit, which is the case, and then you're gonna have to wait until the next time I get paid, and I will give you some money.
Yeah. I mean, don't come over saying, we'll figure it out when we get there, and then get here and say, well, it'd be $200.
Right. Like, one, there's no cash that I have in my pocket. I never carry
Right.
cash,
Sure.
and I doubt he has one of those square things for his phone, so I can swipe my card to give him.
Right.
But I had to pay a bunch of stuff, man. Things are due, and so I got nothing to give the guy. So sorry.
Well,
I love him, but
moonshine.
I'm saving that after this week that I've had. I'm saving that for Saturday night. Fuck that shit.
Maybe give him some cookware.
Guy Fieri Ponce.
Yeah, there you go. Hell's Kitchen.
We'll see what he likes. But it's been just I don't know, one of those couple of days. Like Monday was great, and today and yesterday kind of blew. Didn't sleep at all last night. Ugh. I had Chinese food last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a cheap Chinese place around the corner from here,
Sure.
and I was so that's what we got, and it tasted okay. It didn't taste weird or anything like that.
Right.
But as soon as I lay down, forget about it.
Right.
And my pharmacy is calling me again because my $100 insulin is ready, and I have to go get it at some point.
Yeah.
So
More
I'm
money.
gotten that, huh?
More money. More money to
Yes.
spend.
So I laid down last night. I couldn't stay asleep for more than 15 minutes before I get up and run to the shitter, dude.
Right.
It was like, come on. And then every time you think you're done, I was like, all right, now I'm feeling a little better. I'm going to go lay down. As soon as I got horizontal, boom, right back up.
I hate those kind of nights too. And then you're like, all right, this will be the last time. And then you go and you take like some Pepto or some Tums or whatever, but that still doesn't work for like
Nothing.
another hour. Minimum an hour. So it's another hour of your stomach.
Yeah.
You're laying there in bed and you're wondering if you're going to shit the bed or not.
Yes.
That's the worst, when you're laying there and you got to shit,
Yeah.
but you've already gone like 3 times in a row to
Yes.
the point that wiping your ass actually hurts now.
I thought I was the
Yeah,
only one
that's-
here. This is good to know that I'm in,
No, dude, we all do this one, man.
I mean, last night it got so bad. I'm not joking. This might sound funny, but last night it got so bad for me, and I was so sick to myself. But every time I got up, I felt like I was feeling better. I was like, all right, I'm going to lay down. I finally took some like sleep stuff so I could get to sleep, right? Like sleep medicine. But then I'm now worried because I know that this has happened to me at least 3 times already.
Sure.
Like, I'm getting up and going back and forth, and I'm like, if this sleep stuff really, really works, and I'm out, there's a good chance I'm going to wake up to something that's going to be unpleasant down there.
That's not.
There's a good chance that I'm not going to feel it when it's really time to go.
Right.
So now I'm lining the bed with towels, dude, and hope that I can take this sleep stuff and it will actually make me go to sleep so I can make my way through the day today.
Right.
Crapping all over the bed.
And God forbid that happens.
That is my life at times.
And God forbid that happens, because how the fuck do you explain that to the wife?
Right. Sorry I shit on you.
What's that brown layer that goes from your hips
all
to
over
your
the
legs? What happened to you? That's what you do, too. You play it completely off like it wasn't you.
Yeah.
What happened?
The dog got into bed. What the hell happened?
Just never taking credit for it.
You see these skid marks over here? The dog must have been butt scooting across the mattress.
Yeah.
Here.
Why are you letting the dog in? And then you yell at her. Why are you letting the dog in the bed?
It's got to be somebody else's fault.
Because you have to get mad to make it seem real, right?
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
But it was a nightmare of a night. And then, like, finally I fell asleep at, like, I think, like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wake up to my alarm at like 6, and now I'm staring at my alarm, and I just want to punch my phone. Like,
sure.
What the fuck are you doing going off? And then I wanted to call. I was like, dude, I'm just going to call off work today. I'm sick. I'm not feeling well. I haven't gotten any sleep. I'm just going to call off.
Mm-hmm.
Then I realized I don't have a boss right now to call off to. I have nothing. I have to go. I just got to go.
Well, yeah. I mean, again, you know, it's that weird thing of we have that workers mentality where we care.
Yeah.
It would be better if we just didn't. It would be better, like, if instead of working for Bob, you were working for some ridiculous leftist, like, you know, some Al Franken type radio show or something like that.
And I wouldn't give a shit about calling off.
Yeah, you'd be like, you know what? I do not want to hear this fucking asshole's 3 hours of bitching and the idiot callers that call him. So it would be so much easier to stay home, wouldn't it?
Right. Oh, yeah, it would. It was just such a frustrating night.
No, I'm telling you.
And then I get all the way up here to the office, and I'm like, all right, showtime. And I forget my damn glasses.
Right.
So I can't read anything. Seth, you need to get disability. You're damn right I do, Brian.
You can't get it until you file for it, bro.
I know. It takes so long. It's so...
Yeah, but every day that you take makes it take a day longer.
I know. I got to do that.
That's what you need to invest your afternoon in some afternoon is just, you get off work at what, 3 o'clock or whatever? You get home at 3?
Yeah.
You should take from 3 to 6 o'clock tomorrow and just fill out the paperwork and electronically file it and at least get it moving. Because, dude, you are leaving so much money on the table. I mean, legitimately, with one leg, you've got to get probably 40, 50%, right?
I don't know. I don't know how any of this stuff works.
Well, let's just say it was 50. And what they'll do is they'll do an evaluation on, you know, your job history and all that other stuff and the market for your job or whatever. So, I mean, legitimately, you're probably looking at like $2-3 grand a month. Would that help? Have an extra $2,000?
But if I'm working, are they still going to give it to me?
Sure, because you get what they call temp total disability. Or percentage, not temp total. Temp total is when you get better. But you'll get the percentage because you're taking job. You get a percentage based on the fact that you can't go and get a job as a, I don't know, carpenter. I'm just throwing, or a roofer. That's probably not going to work for you. Yeah. So they pay you to make sure that you have enough money, but they adjust it to what you do make. So there's whatever number, a fixed number. I don't know how they figure it out, but they take the fixed number and then they subtract what you do make and they bring you up to what they've established as your cost of living. So that's what I'm saying. You're probably leaving at least $1,000, maybe $2,000 on the table every month. All
right, I got to figure that out. I'll do that. And then today I posted. Did you hear all the stuff that was going on this morning?
With who?
The shooting at the ICE facility.
Unaware.
There was a shooting at an ICE facility in Dallas.
I'm assuming they shot cops not or ICE agents?
Well, here's the deal. So I see that, and then so I made a big post about today's show. I said,
Okay.
"Hey, so it continues." Yesterday, another leftist was, found guilty of trying to, shoot Trump. The one that was on his golf course or whatever.
Yeah, and didn't that guy try to kill himself in court
And then,
too?
yeah, he tried to stab himself in the neck with a pen.
All right, how do you fail at that? Let me stop there for a minute.
Yeah.
How do you fail? You're right here. This isn't even sharp, and I could jam it through my throat if I had to.
Because you have to be a pussy. Because he probably didn't actually want to do it. Because
Yeah.
if you want to do it, you're going to be able to do it.
Just wanted the attention.
He just wanted the attention or something. And his
Okay.
daughter's crying. I mean, his daughter's kind of cute. Like, I think I would go after her if I was single, because obviously she's crazy and has major daddy issues, and she's cute enough that I think that it would be all right.
Would you fuck her wearing a MAGA hat?
Yes, absolutely. Because she is so anti that. And look her up, Sarah Ruth, Routh. Tell me what you think.
SARAROUTH. Oh, this was the golf course guy,
Yeah,
not the other guy, not the
No.
guy on the Butler guy.
no, this guy's still alive.
Yeah, she's all right. She's
Wait,
good.
and she's got some major issues, so she's going to be fairly easy.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a decent picture of her to put on the screen, but they're all kind of. She does. I mean, you can just look at her and tell she has that crazy eye thing going.
Yeah, she kept running. She was like running out of the courtroom yesterday, saying, "I'm going to get you out of this, Dad," or "Get you out of here, Dad." And all this. I don't think you're getting him out of there, but
Yeah,
okay,
your dad tried to kill a president there, hon.
right?
Take
Like,
him out.
I don't think. Well, he didn't fire a shot. She said, "Okay, well, he had like all kind of like plans to do it."
Yeah, he was on a golf course, hidden in the woods with a gun.
Yeah, and on top of that, he had shit like written at his house and everything else. He was going to do it.
Now, did this guy have stuff painted on his bullets too, or scraped into his bullets, or no?
I'm not aware of that,
Because
but
that
like,
seems to be their thing
well,
too now, isn't it?
see, no, there we go. They're going to lead into what I'm talking about. So,
Okay.
I posted, so it continues. This guy, tried to kill Trump or whatever. He's going to jail. Jimmy Kimmel goes on TV last night and does not apologize and is more worried about his fucking freedom of speech, which, again, wasn't being taken away by anybody. The government didn't decide to do it. Your boss did, you dick. But, okay, so I was going to talk about that, and then there she is.
Let me pull her to the right frame.
I mean, she looks a little distraught there or something. I don't know. But, I mean, I think with a couple of beers, I would probably be like, all right, you're crazy enough to...
Grocery store 5, 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
5.5, 6.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I continued my post and I said, there was a shooting this morning in an ICE facility. And I said, once again, the left at it again, trying to shoot law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
And so, all of a sudden on Threads, man, I got
Threads.
a ton of views, man. A ton of views on the post. And all of a sudden, people are coming out of the woodwork saying, you're a fucking idiot. You're a loser. The shooter shot detainees at ICE. He was going after the detainees there. Okay, well, it is true that 2 of the detainees, I guess, were shot and killed. Like, they were doing a detainee transfer, and 2 of them got shot.
Okay.
Well, fast forward. So I got upset. I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't know all the facts. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to delete the post.
Okay.
It's like, fuck it. What do I care? Same 30 people listen every day anyways. What difference does it make? And I don't donate to Venmo, by the way. So I deleted it, get rid of it. I'm like, whatever. And next thing you know, they do a press conference. The FBI comes out and says, yes, 2 people were shot and killed. And by the shooter's body, the bullets were found engraved with anti-ICE messages. Well, so now we know that once again it was a leftist scumbag who's trying to shoot ICE, and apparently it just wasn't a very good shot. But
Well, so be it.
why do you do this? Why are people writing on bullets? I didn't even know you could write on a bullet, and you can. Is this how?
Yeah, I guess you could scratch in a message. I guess.
Have you ever
say I
tried
ever did
scratching in a
that.
message?
No.
And why would you want to scratch in a message? Why would you want to sign your dirty work?
Yeah. Why even waste your time? I mean, what? So that you can claim that you did that? Does anybody even believe it anyway, unless you have video ahead of time?
Well, then he shot himself.
It's all just attention getting. Hey, it's Chris Aiken from the Classic Metal Show, Chris Aiken Presents, and the Seth Williams Show, straight from the uncensored heart of the CMS network. We've just been crowned a certified Rumble creator, and that means we're bringing the heat. All our shows, commercial free, baby. Advanced episode drops, sometimes months before the normal release, so you're not stuck waiting. You'll get all this plus exclusive content for Rumble Premium subscribers that'll blow your mind. And with Rumble Premium, you'll get every CMS Network show and all of Rumble's other videos with no ads and no fluff. This is our official home, Rumble. It's raw, powerful, and unfiltered. You want in? Just hit us up at rumble.com/register/classic metal show to sign up for free commenting, chat live, and just your ability to join the chaos of all of our shows. Then while you're there, swing by any of our videos, smash that Rumble Premium button, and level up. Subscribe now. Don't sleep on this. Hit the link in the description.
And then he shot himself.
Yeah, because he wants to be a martyr. But unfortunately, we're never even going to know his name. Or we'll know it, but we'll forget it in a week.
I mean, I don't care either.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah.
Well, Brian says that's a 3.
Okay, 3's all right. That's not a 3, though. When you go to the grocery store, wouldn't you consider a 3 to be fat?
A 3?
A 3. Yeah. 3's got to be fat.
Yeah.
A 5 is like in shape, but as average as a 5 is what we'll call rice cake hot.
Yeah.
It's as flat, boring. It doesn't make you go, oh yeah, or oh no. It's just average. It's just there. You probably wouldn't even notice her unless you were looking.
Right. I'm always looking. I mean, no offense.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. But if you were in a hurry, if you went in the grocery store and you just need a quick gallon of milk on your way home to go, to DoorDash or whatever to pick your wife up or something, you would not notice that girl. No. You'd be like right by her, but unless she was hogging up the line, and you'd be like, would you get out of my way, you bitch?
Now, an 8 or a 9, I'd be following around the store.
Yeah, 8 or a 9, you'd be like, what kind of milk do you like? I'm big on the 2%, but you could convince me to drink whole milk. Oh, soy milk? Yes, ma'am. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I love almond milk, please.
Almond milk's the bomb.
Pour it all over my Captain Crunch. Yeah, but that woman, I think, is more than a 3.
Yeah,
3, 2, or 1, dude. You're like running for the hills.
Yeah, 3, 2, or 1 is like me with a wig. Although I guess I don't need a wig.
I mean, a 1 I'm not even standing next to because I don't want somebody to think that I'm with her.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Exactly.
But yeah, once again, I mean, the left continues to, I don't know, astonish me with their violence, and then they want to call us names and stuff.
Yeah. I did see, the only thing that I've seen today, I really have not been on social media, but I saw this one thing in the 2 seconds I was on, and somebody referenced it in the chat room. Maybe you know about it. I don't even know what's going on. Is there some movement now to say that Kamala Harris's kid is hotter than Sydney Sweeney?
I don't know. I saw that in the chat too. I have not seen that. I know that I saw clips of her on The View, and she looked like she was hammered.
Kamala Harris' stepdaughter, Sydney Sweeney. Let's see if anything comes up here. Oh, they're labeling her the Sydney Sweeney of the left.
Really?
Yeah. Wow, there's a bunch of posts on this, too.
I didn't even know she had a kid.
It's, I think, her stepdaughter.
Oh.
Oh, stop it. Are you fucking kidding me with this nonsense? Come on. This is ridiculous. Look at this. This is not even the same ballpark.
Wait a second, dude. Are you kidding me? Liberal cities, get the hell out of here.
That is not. If liberal men are chasing that, go for it.
Go for it, please. Take
Go
her off the
for
market.
And what is with the tattoo of a cow on her arm? That's a cow.
Dude, she is something. Look at that.
She's horrid. That looks like a guy with a wig.
It's so funny when two ginormous fat dudes are
Look,
calling out women.
you know what?
But you're right. I mean, in my opinion, she's not even like a 3.
A, we're not chasing her. B, we're not on here saying, look at how great we look. We acknowledge
true.
all the time we're fat bags of shit. So therefore, we can judge other people because we're not being hypocritical.
Right. We're being honest about ourselves.
Yeah.
No, that's disgusting.
Yeah. That dude is ugly.
It looks like a dude. It might be a
That
dude.
looks
Is
like
it
a
dude?
dude. I don't think so. It says stepdaughter. Now, I know in today's world that means nothing, but I wish it listed pronouns or something so we could figure it out. But
Isn't it weird that you actually have to now seriously judge or try to figure out whether somebody's a man or a woman when you see her?
yeah, well, you don't have to. I just make an assessment and that's it.
You know, so lately, how many algorithms? I hate saying the word algorithm. What the fuck is an algorithm? But anyways, I'm getting these Thai street adventures reels on Facebook, dude.
Dude, is it the
guys
shit
walking-
where they're oh, go ahead. I don't think it's the same thing, but I'm getting weird shit too.
It's guys just walking down the streets of Thailand, and there's like chicks in like underwear and tops and stuff, just walking around and everything. It must be like a street that you go down and just pick up whores or something.
Well, that is Thailand for you.
But now the crazy part is that these guys are walking down and they're going, "Are you lady boy or girl?" And some of these lady boys, I swear to God, I wouldn't have a clue. Forget about even having a couple of beers. Some of these guy-girl things that are walking around Thailand, I wouldn't have a clue.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt I would take one of them back to a hotel room and then be surprised when I got there.
I don't know. I'm so glad I'm not in the dating pool because I swear one of my first questions in the dating pool would have to be the insulting, were you ever a dude? That has to be one of the questions. And I mean, I guess I would phrase it as, look, I know this is going to sound horrible, but, you know, I really don't want to be making out with a dude dressed like a chick, pretending to be a girl. And honestly, if they get offended, well, then so be it. Then you probably don't want to spend time with them anyway.
But what if they go into their person and pull out a gun or something because they're offended by what you said?
Then I'll pull mine out and shoot them first.
Okay, what if it was extremely good-looking
Don't care.
girl, and then all she wanted to do is like blow you or something like that?
No, I would rather if you took some dude, gave him all the best surgery, and you turned him out to look like Sydney Sweeney, but he had an inverted dick as a pussy, or you offered me Kamala Harris's stepdaughter, and we'll assume that that's a daughter. That's
Yes.
a one. I'll take Kamala Harris's one daughter.
Really?
Over a 10. Yes. I don't ever want to be hooked up with a dude.
Well, either do I, but I'm saying, like, if you see some of these...
The level of hotness doesn't matter. That's like saying, well, I would fuck a giraffe if it was hot enough.
Well,
No.
maybe I'm one of those... What if the giraffe had, like, big, like, double Ds or something like that? Nice ass.
First of all, the unfortunate thing with a giraffe is the only thing you're probably looking for is length of cock to match length of neck. So, you know. Although I wonder what a giraffe pussy even looks like. Should I look it up?
Yeah, look it up.
I'll see if
Dude,
I can.
Google and YouTube cannot censor us now at all. We are completely censor-free now that they've come out and admitted that they lied.
Giraffe pussy. Images. All right, that's not what I asked for. It's showing me marijuana. I want that.
All right, I'm gonna Is it bad?
I did not need to see this.
I'm sending you a picture.
Of a giraffe pussy?
Not of a dry pussy.
I guess I can put this on the screen. We might get suspended from everything here in a minute.
Again, they can't.
I have CMS TV if they do suspend us from anything. So open link in new tab. Let me just.
Didn't you see the story about Google and YouTube?
Dude, you know I don't pay no attention to anything. This is an actual sex toy.
Made to look like a giraffe pussy?
Dude, you ain't even gonna believe what I'm about to show you. This show is already way off the hinges.
That's all right.
For only $60,
$60.
you can get a fuckable giraffe pussy and anus male masturbator.
Get out of here. All right. Oh, wow.
Are you fucking kidding me with this? I was kidding and I came up with something way worse.
Way worse. This is beautiful.
This is horrendous. All right,
But
here's the question. Which one's the pussy and which one's the asshole?
That is a decent question because I cannot.
What the fuck am I looking at here?
Great. And I got my dad sending me. My dad just sent me a picture of a lady boy.
Oh, good. Oh, there it is. Look at that.
It looks cozy. It looks like hand warmers or something. You can stick your hands in there.
Can you imagine that was the best you could do?
I sent you a picture on your thing.
Where'd you send
And see, my dad just sent me a picture. Why am I? We must stop talking about everything now.
Wow.
Show's over. My dad's listening to us talk about giraffe vagina.
Well, he knows what I'm about. I'm a filthy fucking prick.
But yes, Dad, I wouldn't know the difference on that one. I would absolutely take her home, whatever that.
Would you bang the giraffe pussy?
Maybe this could be. Maybe this is a Kamala's daughter.
The giraffe pussy.
This might be. I don't know. Maybe that's what he sent me. I don't know.
All right, how do I send this to me?
Okay, I'm going to send you a picture. Another one.
Email it. Don't send it through text, because then I just have to move it to
Jesus.
computer anyway. I don't have the text on my computer.
Yeah, but I don't have your.
I'm just
doing
stunned
other
by this
stuff.
giraffe pussy. Ugh. It's pretty gnarly. Who's buying that?
I would. What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Is it furry inside?
I don't know. Maybe it's soft. I can't imagine what it's doing. All right, let's see. Let's see this picture that you sent.
I just
What are these?
email you.
These are guys.
Yeah. I mean, emailing you what my dad sent me.
All
Tell me if that looks like
Yeah,
Kamala's daughter.
I'd still bang Kamala's daughter if they're guys, even though they look prettier.
They look pretty, don't they?
They
You
look
wouldn't-
prettier, but
Would you know they were dudes?
I would have asked. I'm telling you, if I have to get back in the dating pool again, I'm asking the question. I'm not going to get caught off guard. I'm just not going to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't know there. See, I would not know.
But you wouldn't ask. It's 2025, man. You have to ask.
I think that's rude.
Rude
Go
schmoo.
to a
I
girl
think-
and
I
ask her,
think-
hey, by the way, do you have a thing?
I think getting ready to go down on a chick and eat her pussy and having fucking 8 inches of non-pussy is fucking more rude. Sorry, Mr. Williams.
All right, I emailed you a picture.
All right, let's see.
Not sure who it's supposed to be.
Well, let's see. It didn't come yet.
Oh, that's Kamala's stepdaughter. Now, I'll
This
say
is in
this.
this picture?
What?
This is in this picture?
The one that I sent you via email?
Oh, I didn't get an email yet.
Well, I sure as hell hope I didn't send it to somebody else. And if that's the case, she is kind of cute.
I did not get it.
Yep, I sent it.
All right, maybe it's just because it's a photo. It's big. It'll take a minute.
Maybe I should just text it to you because you got the other one pretty easily.
Yeah, but then I got to transfer. I mean, you text it. I'll transfer it. I'll put whichever one comes up first.
Let's see, because she is in this picture. She is kind of hot, I will say. That other picture really does not do her justice.
All right.
I just texted it to you now too. She's really, really thin. I will say that.
Yeah, that's not. I'm not a fan of that. Are you?
I like a little meat.
It sounds like it, with you just being willing to fuck it.
Wow, not what I meant. I texted it.
Yeah, she's all right. She's a.
I still like Sydney Sweeney better, but that's a good.
Compare
this
that
is a
to
much,
Sydney Sweeney.
This is a much better picture than the one you put up there, though.
Yeah, I mean, she looks better than most of the left chicks that we end up seeing.
Would you ask her if she had a penis?
Yes, I'd ask Sydney Sweeney. If I didn't know her, and it was truly like a blind date or something, I'm asking the question. I have to. It's 2000 whatever now. It's 2025. You know, what am I supposed to do? Not end up waking up to a dick?
My arm keeps disappearing. Look at that. My arm. I don't know, man. I am not into insulting women. And
you'd rather insult yourself with a cock in your face?
Well, I'm assuming I'm not going to see it. There's got to be some other, maybe it's full on gone. Right? There's a possibility of that.
So you're okay with you're literally under the ignorance is bliss thing. If you don't know, then it's fine.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I don't know. It depends on the situation. But she looks good there.
She looks okay. Looks young.
But she looks ridiculously 19? Super thin.
Yeah, she looks thin. Her tattoos are terrible. I will say that. Those tattoos on her arms are atrocious.
I'm not a fan of the cow, but, But yeah,
I mean, what's the one here on this arm? It looks like a Angus Young or something. Yeah, the tats are bad. She looks okay. Still, I'm giving her about a 6, maybe. Would you give her more than a 6?
I borderline 7 on that, yeah.
I don't know. I can go that far. She doesn't have any tits. I'm assuming that the ass is flatter than the ground she's standing on.
You're very judgmental.
I am. Of course I am. I'm very judgmental on the women I'll never fuck.
I mean, I wouldn't turn left for her.
Yeah, well, that's what you'd have to do.
And Kamala wouldn't remember me being over there anyways. Next morning, what?
But all this being said, if my choice was this or a dude that was made to look up like Sydney Sweeney, I'm taking that.
Right. Well,
every time.
So are you going to get your account back? Have you tried yet?
What account? Oh, YouTube?
Your YouTube account?
I just saw, I got some email that said that we're under consideration for that. I'll wait and see. I mean, I have to fill out something which I have not done yet.
Here's the problem. I don't think, from what I understood today, I mean, the story is Google actually came out and admitted that they basically censored everybody, YouTube and everything, because of pressure from Biden, and that they would not allow, conservative thought, to be broadcast online because of during COVID and during the election,
right? Which
is ridiculous. It's crap. And you want to talk about free speech being heard, that's it. But, you don't really have free speech. Online is different than everything else. I mean, the Constitution obviously doesn't lay out how speech works online. But they came out and admitted that they were wrong and that it was pressure because of Biden. And here's the deal. They lied to you. They lied about the COVID shots.
Of course.
They lied to you about the masks and the 6 feet apart. They lied to you. And people still will say, oh, I know a friend, not a friend, but a guy I used to work with. And he's like, I just got my 17th booster. And he's got like COVID shots dripping out of his eyeballs. and so, I mean, good for him. Yeah. But I know people that got the damn shot, a couple of them, and still got sick.
I know some that died.
Other people.
I know some that died.
I know people that got the shot and didn't get sick, but yes, they died magically out of nowhere.
Yeah, they had those blood clots that look like fucking octopus tentacles in them.
I mean, but the problem is that what I got out of it is that your account isn't going to be like restored to what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Like all your videos are going to be there, and your 12 million views that you had are going to be there.
Right.
It's going to be you can have your channel back, but you're restarting everything.
Yeah, which therefore, you know, I wouldn't care if they restarted the count at 0. I don't give a shit about the plays. I mean, I know I had 12 million plays, but whatever. The bigger issue for me is I spent the last 2 years reestablishing a different channel.
Right.
I'd like to get, because we had videos all the way back to like 2005.
Right.
So we had 20 good years of content out there. And, you know, I'd like to get that back, but yeah, I don't think it's fair that I got to go to my audience and train them for another year to go back to a channel that they don't use anymore. And a lot of people are new and never even saw that channel.
We didn't get shut down on our channel here.
No.
I think we got a strike or two.
We got a strike or two, but that one, the third strike was Flat Earth Guy.
Yeah.
But the second strike was me and Neely talking about that we wouldn't get the shot.
For this channel, we got a strike or two, but on the third strike was on the bad strike for you was Flat Earth Guy on your CMS.
Right. Well, we were running on 2 channels at the
Right.
beginning because we were just trying to get audience. So we were running on both the CMS channel and there, and they struck. It was the weirdest thing because they struck the CMS channel, but did not strike
this one.
the Seth channel.
Yeah.
I guess there weren't as many people listening on the Seth channel, so that nobody complained.
Didn't matter.
Well, dude, there's always people. The CMS is just a lightning rod for hate, you know, because we say stuff, we say real stuff,
But we had videos taken down on
sure,
this
of course,
channel.
of course.
And I mean, I remember going to look for it. No, this one was blocked because of content. Well, here's the problem. This channel, whatever, it doesn't really matter all that much. I mean, so who cares?
Yeah.
But there are people out there. I mean, I know Dr. Robert Malone. He's one of the inventors, like one of the creators of the mRNA technology.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've talked to him numerous times off the air and on the air.
Right.
With Bob show, whatever. And I've emailed back and forth with him, talked to him on the phone when I'm scheduling him for TV shows and everything else. And he's a really nice guy. The media came out and labeled him crazy. He's one of the creators of the technology. He almost died because of the shot.
Yeah.
But every time that he said something, they censored him.
Well,
Online
why would
said,
he
nope,
know
nope,
when Rachel Maddow has a different story?
Right. But they wanted to get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
And so they censored him.
Sure.
And his reputation is completely shot. Completely.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because he had a different opinion? He's one of the creators of it.
Yeah, well, and I'll argue that word that you just used all day with that guy. There was no opinion there. This was all scientific fact.
Of course it was.
There was no opinion. I think that it was, this is what it does to your genome or whatever.
He made it.
He made it. He did all the research. He took the little bits of it and dropped it on the fucking cell and looked at it through a microscope to see what it did.
I mean, talk to him again. He says his reputation, his livelihood, everything was taken from him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Dr. Peter McCauley is one of the nation's leading cardiologists.
Right.
Has looked at the heart and looked at things that have happened since with people that took the shot and people that didn't. He's told people this is what's going on. Again, censored, thrown out, crazy, put online.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what Google hasn't done, great, you can get your YouTube account back, whatever, and restart all over again. They won't censor you supposedly this time. But what they haven't done is go to like search engines and made it so when you look up names on Google that it doesn't say put up the very first bunch of stuff that you see is all hate against somebody.
Yeah. Well, dude, how many videos are there of Charlie Kirk getting his fucking throat blown out?
Right.
In the old days, that was straight up criminal. Remember when that was a snuff film and like you could go to jail for that? Now now there's 4,000 videos on YouTube. Can't even get away from it.
Online, all these different quotes from Charlie Kirk trying to make him sound like a racist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, dude, I've looked up these videos of the quote. If they would play the rest of the quote, play the rest of what he said in context, there was nothing racist about it. There was nothing hateful about it. But they lie to you.
No,
and these online companies let them just lie.
Yeah. What do you think of all the conspiracy theories now? That it was a guy with a bullet and a phone behind him, and
yeah, I saw the one behind him,
and they took the camera away so nobody could see the evidence. All this other shit. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, somebody sent me a video and it says, "Oh, look, there's the bullet coming from behind."
Yeah, whatever.
No, come on.
First of all, it's been what, 10 days, 11 days, something like that now.
Yeah.
So at this point, I don't believe any video.
No,
because it's all been AI'd to death now.
With AI, you could do within an hour. When I showed you the video originally,
yeah,
I thought it was AI.
Yep. Yeah, and that was 10 minutes after it happened or whatever. Yeah. That was 10 minutes later, and we just happened to find the video, and we're like, yep. I think I said, yeah, he's definitely gone, and you were like, if it's real.
Because you can't believe anything.
Tell. No, you can't tell.
But I'm kind of done. We all knew that the media was lying. We all knew that the media was trying to persuade people and give them, the info that they wanted to put out there. And it's a bunch of crap. I saw people are posting online now. Oh, I would rather take advice about medical decisions from real doctors, not somebody like Trump. Okay, Trump didn't say he was a doctor.
Right.
But they have a team of doctors there saying all this stuff about Tylenol. I mean, what do you want? I mean, if you look at the numbers of autism in this country, they have spiked. 1 in 31 people in this country now have autism. Yeah. I mean, it was a spike after like 1989 and in the early 90s.
What was it Rogan maybe? Somebody was trying to say, I just saw this yesterday too. I should have saved it. Somebody was talking about how that autism is not an illness, but is actually the solution and is actually evolution moving forward.
I don't know. That's a pretty wild theory.
Well, the reason they said that is because people are evolving to having more retention but less kind of street knowledge thing, which definitely is a player in autism. That autistic people get very focused on whatever it is that they're focused on. So I'll find it for Monday because it was fat. I watched the whole thing and I didn't believe it, but I just was like, wow, that's quite the opinion.
People are yelling at Trump because Trump is Trump and he says stuff in a way that is sometimes reckless or sometimes just him talking like a normal dude as opposed to he's not a fucking doctor. We get that. Yeah. But there were tweets that came out from Tylenol itself telling people not to do it. Down Tylenol when you're pregnant and stuff like that. Because there are studies out there. There is research that has been done. He didn't just make this up, him and RFK in a back room, and say, all right, let's go with this. Let's tell people not to take Tylenol. You know what the big thing is now on TikTok and stuff? There are women that are pregnant out there just downing bottles of Tylenol.
Well, then why
people
doesn't...
are retarded. They have a chromosome missing.
Then why doesn't Trump just say that fucking arsenic is bad for you?
I'm waiting for him. I would love. I
wish he would do that.
Hey, air and food are bad for you. We did a new study. RFK, tell them air and food are bad. Hold your breath.
Listen, lefty pregnant women, drinking antifreeze is terrible for you. And go. Please show me your TikTok videos drinking a gallon of antifreeze. Please do that.
Like, he's got like a team of doctors in there. I mean, again, another one that I've talked to, Dr. Bhattacharya or whatever. Like, they're all telling you this stuff, but no. They don't focus on the doctors telling you stuff. They focus on Trump telling you something. Yeah. I mean, but no, we listened to Dr. Fauci like he was fucking God. Yeah. Yet he admittedly lied about everything. About where the virus came from, about the mask thing, about the stupid 6 feet apart. People are standing on arrows like douchebags in the middle of a grocery store, walking opposite directions of people. We look like dicks. And why? Because a doctor was lying to you.
And
we can't admit that now.
After costing us $4 trillion and
shutting people's businesses down,
thousands of businesses that went out of business and everything. I've really enjoyed watching the Fauci trial.
Right.
Oh, that's right. We haven't had a Fauci trial.
Thank God.
Haven't even had an arrest, have we?
No, thank God my daughter has recovered from the mess that they made her life when she was laying in bed trying to be homeschooled.
Sure.
And it was a nightmare for her. You know, some kids did not recover.
Dude, while we're on this topic, by the way,
take our video down now, YouTube.
Why is Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner's kid speaking at the UN about masks?
Oh, was she? I didn't see that.
Yeah, she spoke today.
Is there any audio of that?
Oh, yeah. Let me find it real quick. She spoke today. She's 19. Why does a 19-year-old speak at the UN? Because her parents are famous?
I guess.
Let's see here. Affleck.
You know the people I actually believe now is Jenny McCarthy and what's his name? The comedian guy?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, who actually came out and said, yeah, you know, maybe we shouldn't be taking, I don't know, they added something in like 1989, they added like 26 different vaccine shots. Why?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
But no, people don't want medical freedom when it comes to vaccines. They want medical freedom if you want to slice up your baby into pieces and drag it out of your vagina.
Right.
Then we get medical freedom.
Here is Violet Affleck today speaking at the UN. You know, with all her experience, all 19 years of experience in a household made by two people that each are worth $100 million.
They can afford better glasses for this girl?
Yeah, well, at least they got her a fresh new mask.
It's kind of silly.
Right? She looks like an idiot. All right, here you go.
Welcome to the ultimate experience for hard rock and heavy metal fans. Introducing the CMS Locals VIP app, your #1 destination for all things on the CMS network. Dive into the classic metal show, Chris Akey Presents, Seth Williams Show, and more, all in one place. It's free to get started or elevate your experience with a subscription for just $4.99 a month. Go commercial free, get advanced releases, and enjoy exclusive bonus episodes. Plus, it's the prime spot to chat with like-minded fans who love raw, uncensored commentary. Are you ready to rock? Download from your iOS or Android store, search for the CMS network, and join the community now. It's free, it's easy, and it's the best way to keep our shows with you every single day. Install the Locals.com app today and follow the CMS network.
Oh, shut up. All right, that's all I can take of this cunt.
I can't even hear her.
Good.
She's got a mask on.
Yeah. How about this, you stupid whore?
Wow.
I can smell a fart through underwear, but you think that this fucking less than underwear is going to stop a goddamn virus? You're a moron. Get off the stage and stop thinking you're important because your parents made good movies. You're a nothing. Go back to school, become a fucking secretary or whatever the fuck you're qualified for. Look like a stupid cunt with your mask and go fuck yourself. Wow. Get off of our screens.
Now, what I will say is, and I'm being serious. Maybe you don't agree with me, but I'm going to just say, and you may not like my opinion.
No, go ahead.
But I know people that are legitimately ill, have diseases, whether it's cancer or whatever it might be, that are legitimately sick and have immune deficiency issues because of their illness, and wearing a mask. Maybe they have discovered recently because of this whole thing that maybe it helps them or protects them even a little bit from something outside.
Sure.
And if you're even protected a little bit from outside stuff when you are sick and have a reason to mask up, I don't have a problem with that. This broad, just going out there to prove a point, which she's not proving, I have a problem with.
Well, and she's not qualified to speak on it.
No.
She's a 19-year-old kid. She doesn't have any... What medical information can this is the new Greta Thunberg.
Yeah.
It's like you bring in somebody that has no knowledge of anything, but you give them sympathy points because they're young. Fuck you.
I think all of her medical degrees are stuffed behind those ginormous Dumbo ears.
Yeah. She's got a medical degree in brain rot if she's believing this bullshit. Just stop it. And again, it has been proven by everybody that the masks don't work. Every doctor now, Fauci, I think Biden even said that they didn't work, didn't he?
I don't know. But, I mean, screw that guy. That guy doesn't. He doesn't know whether anything works. He hasn't figured out that whether his TV is working or not.
He's watching a wall.
Yeah, he's just sitting there staring at the wall.
It's great. It's great.
Jill, look.
Jill's like, okay, dear, whatever.
There's some ice cream.
Yeah, here's some ice cream. I'm going to go date this other guy, allegedly.
And Kamala's right there with him, drinking away, watching the same wall TV.
Kamala's on her third bottle of wine already.
Oh, poor Violet. She's cute, right? What does she look like? Is there an actual picture of Violet? Like,
I don't know.
I'm going to look up and just see if there's a...
Let's see if we can evaluate Violet Affleck.
Violet Affleck? Man. I think I'd rather a ladyboy.
This would make some semblance of sense, maybe, if she was also like if she was like Jaden Smith, like had somewhat of her own career.
Right.
Up until about, I'd say about 4:45 today, had you ever heard of Violet Affleck?
No, and how do you have like two good-looking parents and turn out like that?
Yeah, she's not that great.
No.
She's really not. She's
I'd rather
the
Ruth kid's daughter.
She's contending with Kamala Harris's daughter.
No, I like that one picture.
I don't know if you're gonna like this one. Oh my. How do I do this? Hit this, hit this. Here you go. Why does it keep popping it up there?
I don't know. She's adopted, right?
I'm looking to see if there's an Adam's apple in there.
Kinda. Looking.
Looks like it. Look, it is a Hollywood kid. The odds of a Hollywood kid being trans are probably 1,000% higher than a regular person.
Yes.
And Affleck's kind of
her mom doesn't even look that attractive in that picture.
No, she's not even in Hollywood anymore. Don't I see commercials of her working in some fucking farm or something? She raises beans or something, and she has some commercial. I've seen the commercial. Hey, I'm Jennifer Garner for whatever, and she works on a farm. Like they got her in blue jeans and a t-shirt, and she's, I don't know, farming or something.
I used to not like Ben Affleck. I almost feel bad for the guy now.
I don't feel bad for his dick. It's been in a lot of great puss, especially J-Lo.
Yeah, but her
J-Lo,
career's a mess and stupid.
Who cares? I'm not. When you're fucking J-Lo, are you singing Jenny on the Block, or are you looking at that beautiful ass that's right in front of you?
I guess.
Come on. Are you sitting there going, man, I hated Geely? I don't think so.
Yeah,
Boy, I seem to do better radio when I'm sick as a dog. I'm on fire today. I should have this lady bringing me the viruses every day.
Yeah, Jennifer Garner, that picture, her face looks like long or something.
Yeah, she does look like a Kentucky Derby entrant. And then her daughter looks like somebody that'd ride.
Her head looks weird. I mean, like a long neck.
She looks like Bubbles from the Trailer Park Boys.
Maybe that's the giraffe pussy that we were looking at earlier.
Maybe. Don't you think she looks like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys?
I've never watched that.
Bubbles is the one with the big glasses?
I've never seen Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, hold on. Let me see.
Am I missing out?
It's one of the funniest shows of all time. Honestly, it is funny as shit. Dirty, but funny. All right, this is a good photo of Bubbles. Hold on. All right, so on the right, you're seeing what's her name there? What's her name? Violet Affleck?
Violet. Yes, Violet Affleck.
All right, and now on your screen, let me bring Bubbles to the screen for you.
Yeah, I could see that. Look at that.
There's Bubbles.
There's Violet.
There's Violet.
Yeah, look at that.
They look the same. Maybe Bubbles hooked up with
Her long lost brother.
Jennifer Garner.
Yeah.
Because she is looking the part, that's for sure.
Is that show funny? I've never seen it.
Oh my God, dude. That show is hysterically funny. Hysterically funny. And they have a lot of like celebrity guests on that show too that you enjoy too, like Snoop Dogg and Sebastian Bach, and it's a fun fucking show, dude. Not sure what channel it's on, but
is it still on? I mean, how old is that show?
It's like 12, 13 seasons in. I don't know if they're making new episodes or not. It's on Netflix. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do know where it is. It's on Netflix. Trailer Park Boys. It is. You will laugh. Some of it's so fucking funny, you will laugh till you cry. I kid you not. It is great, man.
I'll have to check that out.
Definitely one of my favorite things. Look at Jim in the chat room. Agree, Chris. She does look like Bubbles. And Jackal says, Seth, you have to watch Trailer Park Boys. I agree with him. It's such a fun show. It's one of my favorites ever.
I'll have to check it out.
That's good.
I've been scouring Michael Chisuka's Facebook page to see if he says anything shitty about Charlie Kirk.
Has he?
No, not yet.
Well, maybe we should give Mike a bit of a reprieve. Maybe how about if we give him an attaboy for doing the right thing?
No, I think he's posted other shitty stuff. And
You think he just has you blocked so you can't see it?
on one of his
Show this to everyone but Seth.
one of his friends says, "I smell the clan of Jack Ruby about to make a live expected appearance." His friends are funny.
Dude,
But
how about Joe Howard saying that he's actually a legend?
Yeah, no, I was like, legend of what? 4 of the 6 Ohio comics are repping the World Series of Comedy in Las Vegas.
Is Mike?
Yeah.
Good for Mike.
What's it say for Ohio? Comedians. Maybe Joe Howard is part of that. Maybe that's why he's...
Maybe Mike got better
At what?
at telling jokes. I mean, let's be fair. We never really saw Mike tell jokes.
That is true. We have not actually seen a stand-up routine.
Yeah, I mean, we never saw him. He never, even though his whole role was to be funny, we never really saw that.
It's so funny to watch his page, though, because some of the fans of this show, like Joe Burdick,
Yeah.
will never leave him alone. It's nonstop, just harassment.
Well, you gotta give Mike credit there too for not blocking him.
Yeah, no, he's a good sport. I will say that.
Yeah.
He is. He takes a ribbing, if you will, and
Oh yeah, he takes it. That's fine. That's good.
so there's a lot of news going on with the left, and
Sure.
and I'm waiting for something big to happen. I'm waiting for something bigger to go down. I mean, they let Jimmy Kimmel off the hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
He basically didn't say anything. He didn't apologize for nothing. Did he? Well, that's what I heard.
No, I didn't hear it. I never listened to Jimmy Kimmel. I never watched Jimmy Kimmel before. I wasn't going to last night to see what he was going to say. I won't be watching tonight or ever.
I thought about turning it on last night because I was like, you know what? For my job purposes, I should probably figure out what he says and but then I was like, no, I'm not gonna. I can read a headline tomorrow and get all the info that I need.
You can find whatever, the 10-second clip or whatever of him fake apologizing or whatever the fuck he said. I don't even know what he said. I don't care.
I thought he was just crying because of free speech.
I mean, who really gives a shit what Jimmy Kimmel says? I mean, and I know it's been a big deal all this week because the left misrepresented him as, a martyr for free speech instead of just a failing comic getting bad ratings. But whatever. It doesn't faze me any. Here you go. I'm just going to make the screen better.
There we go.
Let's cleanse that palette as requested in the chat room.
Now that is nice.
Yeah, we'll
All right, here we go. We got to take a quick break,
All right.
if you don't mind. Do you have something we can play for like 2 minutes?
I think I probably do.
We'll find something to play for 2 minutes or talk and dance.
All right. Here we go.
We'll be right
Hang
back.
tight. This episode of the CMS Network is brought to you by our sponsor, Blackout Coffee. If you are a coffee lover, you will love what they are selling over at Blackout Coffee. make sure you get yourself some. The only thing woke about this company is the drinker of the coffee, because it gives you quite a jolt. I am a personal fan of the Brutal Awakening Dark Roast, but everybody's a little bit different. Make sure you get what is your favorite today. Go to blackoutcoffee.com. Use the promo code CHRIA20 to save 20% on your first order. It's that simple. So one more time, blackoutcoffee.com. That is the link, or use the full link if you're going to shop around. That is scrolling on the bottom, and get yourself some of the best coffee that is out there today. blackoutcoffee.com.
That was a fantastic commercial, and I love seeing Sydney Sweeney when I come back.
I know, that's great, isn't it?
It really is. That should be like everything that we do.
Dude, I hate to be this guy, but I do have a bone to pick with Charlie Kirk being murdered.
Okay.
He took Sydney Sweeney out of my every post on all of my sites. Like my Facebook, I had it algorithmically perfect to where it was nothing but Sydney Sweeney and Paige Van Zandt and all the wrestling chicks, Alexa Bliss and whatever. And I had the same thing going on Twitter as well. And now with the Kirk thing and everybody and their brother offering opinions and shit on it, it's now like 50%. It's not good. So can we stop now with the Charlie Kirk and let me get back to Sydney Sweeney, please? I'm ready to be back to Sydney Sweeney.
I agree to an extent. I mean, look, I'm not tired of the coverage because I didn't realize. Did you realize the magnitude of him?
I not only did I not realize the magnitude of him, but I really didn't realize that he had like his own show and podcast. I had no idea.
Yeah, he was on my network on Salem Communications.
Yeah, but you and Bob end at like 10 till, and I turn it off. I never hung out. Was he on after you?
Starts at noon. Yeah.
Yeah, I the minute you and Bob end is the same time that I'm like, all right, let me move on to Florentine's podcast or whatever.
His own podcast thing, and then he, I mean, the stuff with the colleges. I mean, it was so much bigger than I think anybody thought, and it's getting even bigger now. I mean, literally thousands upon thousands of more requests are coming in to start groups at different colleges across the country, and I didn't realize, and across the world, dude. I didn't realize, like, there were people chanting his name and praying in South Korea, in Australia, Canada. I mean, all over the world, people were celebrating his life, if you will, and mourning his murder.
Sure.
But I didn't. Even my wife and I were talking the other night because I knew him just because of what I do.
Sure. And
I followed his college stuff because I always found it interesting that he would bring up like the ones that were like the dicks first, like the leftists. And he would let them come up to the microphone. He would let them talk. He would explain his point. He never really got heated with anybody.
Sure.
He wasn't swearing at people to tell them to go F off and whatever. But he debated them. Sometimes he made them look like fools. I mean, I saw one today. This little girl in this little rainbow tank top. It was really cute, by the way. But bitching about trans this and abortion that, and he was very calm and just kind of told her the way things are. Gave her facts to back everything up. Whether they believed it or not, then it is what it is. But I did not realize the magnitude of his movement.
Sure.
I mean, our Jake Underwood, our friend Jake.
Yeah.
Who was at the Florentine thing and everything. Who's Chris Happ? Hey, Chris.
He said hello, so I put it up.
What's up? Jake got to know him, when he was touring with Kennedy's campaign. Jake was part of Kennedy's campaign.
Right.
And so, he got to meet Charlie Kirk a couple of different times. So he was just a good dude, just a nice guy.
Sure.
A good family guy. And, I didn't realize how big it was, though, how big the movement was.
Sure.
I mean, and the left continues to make fun of him online and make fun of his wife, dude. Like, there was this one leftist, dude. She's literally got like 4,000 followers. I don't know who the fuck she is, but one of these goofball TikToker losers. And she was like pretending to be Erica Kirk doing the speech about her husband's death. Her husband was murdered. And so she's mouthing the words. And then when it's over, she plays applause and takes a bow. and you're going, you sick fuck. I mean, there's a special place in hell for people like you. I mean, look, I'm sure God doesn't like the fact that I may look at some chicks and when I'm lonely at night, I take care of business. Probably the wrong thing to do.
Sure.
I don't make a lot of great decisions, but I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad-hearted guy. That bitch deserves to rot in hell forever.
And all that said, I'm glad they're saying it because now we know. Like, even in your own life, have you had somebody that actually celebrated, and not just fans, I'm talking about somebody you know. Did you have anybody when he was first killed that celebrated?
Online?
That was like,
Yes.
thank God he's dead. And what did you get rid of him? Yeah, same here. It's like, I'm glad to know. They're less dangerous now that I know. It's when you don't know is the problems, because those are the ones that sneak up and put a bullet in your skull.
But no, I immediately I said, hey, it was really nice knowing you. Sorry things had to work out this way. See ya. Click.
Nicer than me. I saw it. And it was one of my kind of longer term people, not friend like been to my parties and stuff, but somebody I've known for 30 whatever years. And he literally put up a thing where he was like grabbing his throat and saying, I guess you got what you asked for, right? Guns, more guns. That. It's just like, block. Goodbye. Now we will not be speaking.
That fantastic gun that shot by itself on top of a roof and hit him in the neck.
Yeah, or shot from a cell phone or whatever. Whatever they're saying now, a cell phone gun or whatever.
I'm certainly not getting into the conspiracy stuff.
Yeah, I'm not either. I just even last night, I did my other show with Eric last night. He loves the conspiracies, and even we're not talking about it. We're just not even getting into it. It's like, fuck that. You know what? People want to fight about that online for the next 30 years. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't know why. All I've seen from Erica Kirk, and I don't know shit about her other than she's smoking hot.
Yeah.
But all I've seen from her is exactly the first video I saw of her with her, kind of crying over Charlie Kirk's hands. Like you saw that video, right?
Yeah.
Of her
Yeah.
with his hands in the coffin or whatever, and her being sad. That's kind of what a wife does when their husband gets killed.
Right.
So I don't understand where there's any problem with that. And then, Jesus Christ, dude, she's stronger than me, because there's no way I could go in front of 100 million people and say, I forgive this guy for putting a bullet in my husband's head last week.
Right.
There's no way I could do that. My answer would be, all of you watching, get up guns and go shoot someone else.
Hey, you have these pigs online making fun of her, not only for her speech, but for hugging Trump and like, dude, who the hell are you people? Like,
They're scum.
How do you wake up in the morning and go, yeah, I look at how great I am. I'm going to make fun of this dead guy and his family. I heard one woman on TikTok. She goes, well, I don't understand what the problem is. She can go find another husband and another father for those two kids.
Oh, is that it? Is that all it takes?
Like, you fucking pig.
How about if I come up next to your son, lady, and shoot him right in the fucking face 3 feet from you? And you can watch his brain matter go all over you and the floor and everything else. But it's okay because I didn't shoot you and you can go have another kid.
Go have another kid.
Does that make it better, you stupid bitch? Oh, I hate the... Dude, if Charlie Kirk's assassination did anything, it finally and without any kind of question revealed who these people are. We always thought it, but there was never quite enough to prove it because it was always the actions of the real fringe. The real fringe transgender person that went into the schools and shot people up and shit. It was always on the very fringe.
No, these are people you live
this
next to.
is everyday people.
Yeah. It's people at the grocery store. It's people at the department stores. It's people that are in the gas stations and everything. You live next to them. I mean, and it's scary and disgusting. Like, look, when George Floyd OD'd and didn't get murdered, but when he OD'd and died,
Yeah.
and there were riots throughout the country, I didn't sit there and say, good, I'm glad George Floyd is dead. What a waste of human flesh. And by the way, he was. He was a career criminal, drug addict. But I didn't thank God that he was dead. I didn't make fun of the fact that he was dead. You know what I was upset about? I was upset about the fact that fucking losers are out there rioting and burning stuff and killing people because this guy died.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens when Charlie Kirk dies?
Nothing.
Nothing. Vigils all over the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw, what's his name? The big dude from Fox. Tyrus.
Yeah.
The wrestler guy. I saw him talking about just this point, and he literally said the next day, like the September 11th, he was like, how many buildings burned down last night? How many rocks went through windows? How many people got hurt defending their stores? How many people lost their stores? And the answer was none. Yeah. None. Because conservatives just don't react that way. Maybe it's time we start.
I mean, I could use a new pair of shoes, but I didn't go down to the local Nike store and start busting through windows because Charlie Kirk was shot. You know what I did? I cried. And I sat there with my wife, and she cried because we lost a good guy with a good message for our country. Mm-hmm. And somebody that I truly believe would have been president. And
he probably would have. He had that. Short of a sex scandal or something, he had all the pieces to go right to that. The minute what was he, 31 or something? 32?
31.
So he had to wait, 14 years? You can't be president until you're, 45? Is that right?
Like that, yeah. And so, but he had all the makings of being a great politician and someday possible president.
And he was already beloved. So 15 years to build his reputation? Yeah. 15 years from now, he would have been like a shoo-in. Unless something bad happened, but...
And you know what? I was angry, too. I was more than just sad. I was pissed. I was pissed at another one of these... This guy was a furry-loving, trans, whatever, indoctrinated by the left idiot who decided to take somebody out. Yeah. And I was pissed. But we didn't go on the streets and start firing guns.
No. We need to get back to... And I'm not criticizing you on this, but I just want to make a point off of what you just said. We need to go back to, it doesn't matter why you do certain things. When you do those things, you're a fucking piece of shit. If you kill anybody,
I agree.
Anybody at all, I don't care if it's that dude. What was that dude's name that had the girls in his basement here in Cleveland for 10 years?
Ariel Castro.
Ariel Castro, if somehow he got out on a bail for some reason, I know it couldn't happen.
Yeah.
But if he did, and you walk up to him and shoot him in the face, you're a piece of shit. Doesn't forgive him from being a piece of shit, but it still makes you a piece of shit for not following the system.
We don't just start shooting people in this country because we don't like them.
If we're going to do that, then let's put all the vigilante justice back on the table and let me knock somebody out if they get smart with me in a bar without any consequence. Or let me ram a guy that fucking cuts me off in traffic because he did something wrong. If we're going to go vigilante justice, let's go all the way with the vigilante justice.
Yes.
Instead of picking and choosing based on who you fucking voted for. If that is your determining factor, well, this guy getting shot in the neck was bad because he's a conservative. But Jimmy Kimmel, God forbid, he loses his job for saying something shitty. But Roseanne, who's on the same fucking network and did the same fucking thing, told a joke.
She's fired.
She's fired, never to be heard from again on ABC. They literally steal her show, throw her off it, and keep going for 6 more years. Jimmy Kimmel. By the way,
that show sucked without her.
Oh, it was terrible. But Jimmy Kimmel, I mean, they really laid the punishment down hard for him.
2 days.
Gave him a 4-day weekend and back to work he goes. Yeah, real fucking tough.
And you got Howard on Sirius this morning saying, I had to fight through this too, being a broadcaster. And
shut up.
Oh my God, it was, what a terrible thing happened to Jimmy. He's so courageous for going out there and doing what he did. Look, my balls, dude. He lied to people about, because he wanted to put more hate on Trump supporters, and then got in trouble for it, and then came back because ABC's a bunch of douchebags.
Yeah, a bunch of bitches. I finally heard the quote though, am I stupid in thinking that maybe him even getting fired was a bit of an overreaction?
Why?
Because it just didn't seem like
He lied.
what
He knew that it wasn't a MAGA supporter.
I get it, but I mean,
He did that for political reasons.
Of all the things that he said, that was one of the more tame ones.
Here's the problem.
You know, he literally said, "Let people die if they won't get the medical treatment that nobody can prove."
I absolutely thought he should have gone to. I thought he should have gone to jail for something like that. He wanted.
I agree, but that should have been the firing move.
Oh, without a doubt.
Not this. This should have been a suspension, but
again, like we just talked about, you see the movement behind Charlie Kirk. You see the love that he got across the world again.
Sure.
And then you're talking about him going out there, and you know his audience. His audience are half retarded, and so they will believe anything that he says.
Right.
And so when he says that it was a MAGA supporter who went out there and shot Charlie Kirk, and then those fools take to online and get their base riled up, and then all of a sudden you got a whole group of people saying that it was a MAGA supporter because they're trying to change the narrative, which is what the left is really good at, which is what the media tries to do all the time. Yeah. They try to change the narrative and blame Trump or blame us.
I was listening to a podcast today. I'll give him a quick plug because he's a friend. My friend Monty Colvin, he was the bass player in the band Galactic Cowboys. He has a podcast called The Rockcast. He's a conservative guy, but it's that kind of a podcast where he talks about a little bit about politics and a little bit about music and a little bit about TV and pop culture. You know, that's what he does. And again, it's called Monty's podcast, Monty's Rockcast, if anybody wants to look it up. But he had a great idea today, and I was like, man, how does this get implemented? His idea, after watching all this unveiled this week, is that we should somehow make the words fascist and Nazi and like homophobe or whatever, you know, the ones that they throw all the time and use the wrong way.
Yeah.
We should make those words like the N-word. Like we should treat them like the N-word. If somebody calls you fascist, like don't call me that F word, or don't call me the other N-word or whatever.
Yeah. I agree.
We should really do that to stop this nonsense.
But
because it's if you ask me, it's way harsher than the N-word. And I'm not trying to say the N-word's like a nothing word or anything.
Right.
I'm just saying
to be called a Nazi.
Yeah. To be called the N-word doesn't send if a white guy calls a black guy the N-word, the white guy gets punched. It doesn't generally result in an assassination attempt.
Yeah.
You know. So let's do the same with the words that are. Calling these guys Nazis and fascists on all these TV shows and whatever is absolutely converting the stupid or the weak mind. I don't want to even say stupid, but the weak mind.
Inciting violence.
Yeah. So let's at least make the wording feel like it's dangerous so that maybe people will think twice before using it again. You know what I mean? If people were ostracized for using those words, it would stop being used. And over time, it would stop having this false value that it has right now. Because right now, it's a false value.
It is. Even for people like me. You know how many times I've been called a fascist or a Nazi in the past 6 months?
Dude.
For what?
Or racist. And, dude, I literally, I always talk about that my list of things I've been called is as long as the Browns quarterback list on the back of that jersey.
Yeah, right.
It's just, okay, I get it. I'm fat, I'm stupid.
I get it. Look, I don't mind being called fat and stupid. I do mind being called a Nazi. I do mind comparing me and, I don't know, the President of the United States to somebody that killed millions of people, tried to exterminate an entire race of people. Last I checked, Trump didn't want to exterminate anybody. He wants to get rid of illegal aliens, okay? But he's not exterminating people. He's not putting them into gas chambers, and neither am I.
No, of course not. And that's why I always kind of look at the source and I'm like, it's too dumb to even care. It's a blip on my screen. Why do I give a shit what they think? It's generally my answer. But
because a lot of these blips on screens end up becoming a lot more than that.
Well, I got bullets too, my friend. That's all I can rely on is that I got bullets too.
Well, Charlie's on his way over to the house.
All right. Do you want to do like 15 minutes on the other side since we haven't done it?
I'm going to call him, see where he's at, and let's try to do 15. Yeah. So let's
All right.
get out of here for today on this show. Thanks, everybody, for listening. God willing, we'll talk to you again on Monday. Have yourself a good, safe rest of the week and a good weekend. We will talk to you then. Going to go to Mines for real quick.
Yep, we'll be there in 3 minutes. Hang tight,
Hang on.
folks.
Seth Williams loves this land, stands tall and proud. Believes in freedom, speaks his mind out loud. Mentored by Triv, he learned to be tough. Life knocked him down, but he got back up. Lost a leg, but he's still strong and true. Chasing dreams under skies of red, white, and blue. Voting for Trump, he shouts it clear. WTAM tried to bring him down, but he's still here. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. Hates LeBron James, won't wear that crown. Prefers hard work and blue jeans in this town. Radio waves try to shut him up, but Seth keeps singing, filling that cup. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air.